Into the corner now for Tkachuk, and he's tied up along the wall. Verbeek trying to dig it loose. Jacob Friend in there as well. Tkachuk working it up the boards with his skate, and Friend staying right with him. Pokes the puck loose. Suzuki avoids the check and just clears the puck to the open wing. Palmu hustling back to get it. Miller's on him, and Palmu lost control of the puck as Miller was hooked. Here come the attack now. Suzuki across the line. Over to Hancock. There's his shot redirected wide. Rebound picked up by Suzuki. In behind the net. Suzuki back out to the point. There's a shot that hits a leg and goes wide into the corner. Palmu runs into Tkachuk. Tkachuk sends the puck to the open wing, and Hollowell takes it. Just sends it out to center. It's knocked down there by Friend, and it deflects off the stick of Verbeek to Centuremi. And the Greyhounds trying to make changes. Centuremi gains center, shoots it in, and he'll go to the bench on a change. Hands trying to get the Hounds to get some more offense going here. The Go Hounds, go Chin. Owen Sound putting on some pressure now as Jersey gets it back to the point. It hops over the stick of James, and Bork there covering up as well. McIntyre brings it into the Owen Sound zone, dropping it off to Gettinger. Here's Gettinger into the slot area for Gorman, and he was just knocked off stride. Gadjevich battling Carroll just outside the Greyhound blue line. Puck comes loose, the attack have it. Under 10 minutes remaining in the third period. 3-1 Greyhounds. Puck cleared into Greyhound territory. James in front of the net. Loose puck. Gadjevich got there, and Gorman immediately jumps on him. And that creates another scrum. And we'll get a stoppage in play with 9:43 left to go in this third period of play. The Sioux Greyhounds 3, the Owen Sound attack 1. When we take a look at the Western Conference playoffs, of course the Erie Otters battling the London Knights in the other series, and London has a 1-game-to-none lead, although they are trailing in the game tonight. Greyhounds have been to Owen Sound 1-0 as far as the series goes, and the Greyhounds just 9:43 away from making it 2-0 advantage. Over in the East, to see Peterborough ahead of Kingston 1-game-to-none. And Mississauga playing Oshawa tonight. That's the first game of that series. So Greyhounds scored twice in the first period, once in the second to take a 3-0 lead. And the attack finally saw Joseph Raymakers at the 7:26 mark of this third period of play. Palmu scoring from Phillips and Centuremi. 35 shots by the Greyhounds in this hockey game, 32 by the attack, but Joseph Raymakers has been absolutely tremendous throughout this hockey game, and picked up right where we left off from a great performance in game 1. All set for play to resume now as face-off comes to the right of Raymakers. James and Miller in the face-off circle. James wins the draw. Puck is back to the point. Phillips couldn't get a good shot away. It hit a body, but Gadjevich hustled over to keep it in. There's Suzuki battling in the corner with White. Colton White along the boards. Gadjevich gets to him. Puck comes loose. It's back to the point. There's a shot right on. Raymakers makes the save, and the attack content to try and disrupt the flow of Raymakers. They went right to the front of the net. And he covers up.
Well, some good pressure there by Owen Sound, and they're going to have to keep pressing, and you're seeing that, the pinching at the blue line, the big guys kind of trying to keep that puck inside the Greyhound zone, and all of a sudden a 3-1 game, 9:22 to go, and really the pressure just kind of shifts down to the Sioux Greyhound zone. One more goal here, and it makes this game a real interesting one.
From the face-off, the puck is at center ice now, and here's David Miller bringing it across the Owen Sound line, trying to cut to the net, and that is broken up. Greyhounds trying to stay with it, but Hancock had the puck, he lost it. It ends up behind the net. McNevin sent it right out in front. Here's
oh my gosh. Get it in, get it in.
Shoot. Wide open net, and Boris Tkachuk
Gosh.
was robbed there, and he just collapsed in front of the shot. Dumped back in now as as Jersey chases it, and let's see, looks like we're going to have a penalty call here. Looks like it's going to go against the attack.
Oh,
So
good.
the Greyhounds, with 8:46 left to go in this third period of play, will get their 5th power play of the night.
And that's a big power play, Gino, especially with the 8:46 to go. You're down by 2 from an Owen Sound perspective. And from a Greyhound perspective, hey, worst case scenario, it kills 2 minutes and brings it down to 6:46 to go, unless they were to give up a shorthanded goal. But I think the Hounds have to be very careful here, knowing that Owen Sound will take chances here to try to get a shorthanded goal, and they certainly have to be leery of that.
From the faceoff, Gettinger in the corner, lost control of the puck, and it's now on the stick of James, who gets rid of it to center ice. Picked up there by Friend. Friend backhanded it right on the cross. Here's a chance for the Hounds now, deep in Owen Sound territory. They set up the power play from the back and trying to send it to the net. Yeah, the attack intercept and clear at the length of the ice. Joseph Raymaker's out to handle the puck for Connor Timmins. 8 minutes, 10 seconds to go in the third period of play. 3-1 Sault Ste. Marie. Here's Submission. His pass hits a leg, and McNiven tried to get rid of it. Gettinger stopped it at the point. Hancock makes a nice play to free the puck up, and it's on the stick of Suzuki now. Wheeling into the zone. Suzuki trying to cut to the net. Hooked by Timmins, and Connor Timmins is going to pick up a penalty.
No.
And I'm not sure about that one. That was a delayed reaction call by the official as Suzuki cut to the net. And the Greyhounds don't like that one bit.
No
I mean, watch
kidding.
this, just a love tap there. I'm surprised that happened right in front
That's
of us.
ridiculous.
And very
Like
surprised
you
it
did
called.
that
But
now?
again, that's the way it goes with what the Hounds have. Maybe 5 power plays in this game already, and it's a 3-1 game. So this will be interesting. A 4-on-4 situation. You look at Hounds and the speed and the overall finesse of the Spears. And Kachuk, who has been so dangerous. Probably led the league in shorthanded goals this year.
Holding the call against Timmins as they play 4-on-4 now. Here come the attacks. Drop pass, Sakula. Centering, nobody there. Bork pitches in from the point. Carroll staying with him. Trenton Bork battling along the wall. Carroll roughing him up a little bit. Bork gets it back to the point. James, good job to keep it in. Here's Sakula with it. Sakula trying to get away from Gustav Borman. Sends it wide for Jersey. Jersey winds up with a shot. That was from a bad angle. It went wide. Bork keeps the rebound in. Trenton Bork. Or James. James spins off a check, but he's met there by Spears. Nice job defensively there by the Hounds captain. And he got it to Gustav Borman. As the Hounds move out, Borman to center ice to Spears, back to Borman. He'll backhand it in, and the Greyhounds will make a change as the attack go to the power play now. Phillips' penalty expires. Owen Sound with the man advantage for just under a minute.
Yay.
Hancock stopped in his tracks by Gettinger, and the attack after regroup. Here's Palmer with it. Palmer turned back by Verbeek. Now Palmer starts again. Coming through center ice. Palmer passes it off to Suzuki, to Santorami. There's his shot. That's blocked. Rebound picked up by Gadjevich. Gadjevich in the face-off circle for Palmer. Into the corner it goes for Gadjevich. Back to Palmer along the wall. Hollowell against him, and Verbeek backhanded the puck, but it stays in. Here's a chance for Santorami.
No,
Redirect
get it
nice
out.
save there by Joseph Raymakers, who got the pad out. And Hancock retrieves the loose puck. 5:55 to go. McIntyre steals the puck. He's
Come on,
got
come on,
it
come on.
and alone shoots. Great
Oh.
save.
Shoot.
What a stop there by McNiven. Hounds still have the puck though. As the penalty expires, Timmins out of the box, goes to the bench. Outstanding penalty killing job by the Greyhounds. Here come the attack into Greyhound territory. Gadjevich for Suzuki. Suzuki leaves it for Cordell James. James tries to center it. It comes in front. There's a shot. Great block by McIntyre. Another
Get it
block
out,
by
guys.
McIntyre.
Defense. I don't know. I'm
Denied
sorry.
twice. James
No, it's okay. It's okay.
behind the Greyhound net with Carroll. Puck comes loose. And Gadjevich Sends it to the
Yeah,
open wing.
power plays open.
Great pressure here on the attack, but the Greyhounds strong defensively. Fight it off, and here comes Morgan Frost with 5 minutes to go. Frost stumbled at the blue line, and Friend gets the puck. Passing it ahead at center ice to Schmaltz. He's rubbed out of the play by Senyshyn. Here's Timmins now, and Schmaltz takes a run at him, and got a piece of him. James with the puck to Senyshyn. He'll flip it down the ice. A race for it. Miller against Bourque. Bourque gets there first, and Miller chases him behind the net. And then Miller steals the puck. Kapaka in front. Oh, just missed.
Oh,
Jack
gosh.
Kapaka wide open in front, and he fired it wide.
That's that Greyhound speed causing all kinds of havoc for the attack, and that was pure David Miller speed on that one.
Schmaltz knocks Senyshyn down. There's Sapula dumping the puck in. Rainmakers to Connor Timmins. 4:12 left to go in the third period. Sioux Greyhounds 3, Owen Sound attack 1. McNiven, who's played the puck a lot in this third period, gets it up the wing, and here comes number 12, Price, into the Greyhound zone, and he's stopped in his tracks. Back down the ice, Tino Santarami with the puck. Getting it over on the wing. Into the zone now, that's broken up, and the Greyhounds regroup. Hollowell slowing the play down. Sends a long pass intended for McIntyre, knocked away at center, but Mackinnon gets it back. Over to McIntyre. Back to the Greyhound line for Hollowell. 3.5 minutes left to go in regulation time. The attack down by 2. Greyhounds lead this one 3-1. Owen Sound trying to do everything, but they can't get the puck past Joseph Rainmakers. Hounds have outshot the attack 37-34. Here comes Suzuki. Across the line, drop pass to Palmu with a shot. Glove save by Rainmakers. And no further play. Face-off coming in Hounds territory with 3:13 remaining in the third period.
Have a look here at the save. Rainmakers, he's been doing it all night and all series so far. There he is, and again, absolutely no rebound, and that's been the secret of his success through the first 2 games. And the fans, they think this game's over. They're already heading up the stairs, and they want to get out of here early and avoid the traffic.
4,290 on hand here tonight at the SR Center, and they have witnessed an excellent contest between the Greyhounds and the attack. And as they were getting set for the face-off, Ryan McGill decides he's going to use his timeout and somehow try and get the Owen Sound attack back in this hockey game. They trail by 2. Greyhounds led 2-0 after 1, 3-0 after 2, and the only goal of this period scored by Palmu at the 7:26 mark. And there you see how long it's been since the Owen Sound attack have lost back-to-back games.
Almost 4 months. That speaks volumes of really the job that the Greyhounds have done through the first 2 games. I mean, to limit this team to just 2 goals, the second highest scoring team in the OHL, hey, that says a lot. And how about the preparation that Drew Bannister has done with this hockey team? The Hounds have played so well defensively. There's been very few second or third chance opportunities, and that's a testament to a complete team defense.
All right, empty net for the Greyhounds to shoot at. Owen Sound with 6 attackers. 3:13 left to go in regulation, and the Greyhounds have a wide open net to shoot at. Owen Sound has the puck. There's a shot, save. Rebound taken by Suzuki. Spears battling with him. And the Greyhounds clear it down the ice, and Tarami back to get it. Has to move it quickly. Mackinnon right on him. Here's Palmu taking the feed now. Palmu stopped by Connor Timmins, but Gadjulik gets a stick on it, only to lose it to Spears. And Mackinnon backhands it to the blue line. Santarami was able to keep it in. To Hancock, to Palmu. Along the wall, Palmu gave it away to Tkachuk, but he in turn was checked, and Spears took it away from his man, and Palmu was upset.
Just great defense by the Hounds, just fearless along the boards and really so strong on the check.
McIntyre gets a loose puck, can't get rid of it. Santarami tried to send it to the net, hit a skate. Palmu picks up a loose puck, and then Palmu gets rid of it. There's a shot wide of the net. McIntyre clears it behind the net. James intercepts. Coriel James trying to center it. And now Verbeek has the puck. He'll chip it off the boards and race after it against Hancock. And McIntyre's with him. However, the Owen Sound attack are able to fight that off and head back the other way. Here's Palmu. Bringing it across the line. Palmu whips it around the boards. Waiting for it is James. James belted by White. They try and center it. It's along the wall now. Here's Sapula in front and a redirect. Doesn't work. Suzuki back to the point. A minute and a half to go. There's a shot. That doesn't get through. And it goes down the ice. And this one will go just wide of the empty net. As the attack hustle back to get it. A minute 20 to go. Now Gettinger steals the puck. Here's Gettinger with a wide open net.
Yeah, that's it.
Well, that'll do it here. Again, another tremendous effort by the Greyhounds and really just smothering this Owen Sound offense. And we're really winning so many of those battles along the boards and down low, but really the Hounds utilizing their speed to perfection in this series.
There you see Tim Gettinger not panicking. He just took his time, put it on his forehand and into the empty net. And the Owen Sound attack will head home with no answers for this Greyhound team. Down 2-0 in this best-of-7 affair. And the Greyhounds, the best road team in the Ontario Hockey League, so the attack certainly will have their hands full, but 2 games and just 2 goals for Owen Sound, but what a job the Greyhounds have done against this team. And Gettinger into the empty net to make it a 4-1 hockey game. An unassisted goal at the 18:42 mark. Face-off outside the Greyhound blue line. McNiven back in the net. And from the face-off, Schmaltz gets the puck to Friend. 1 minute remaining in the hockey game. Here's Sapula battling against Borman. Price in there as well. And now Frost digs the puck loose, getting it to Papaka. And let's see, Schmaltz mixing it up behind the play with Noah Carroll. And looks like they're both going to get called. As you see them go to the boards, there's the collision with Borman. And then the Carroll-Schmaltz confrontation. Schmaltz.
He's a big boy, 6'6".
Right
Should
hand.
be a basketball player, 217 pounds. He plays a physical game, Schmaltz does. I'm really impressed with the way he's just sacrificed his body and thrown it around. But at the end of the day, the body checks aren't what counts. It's what's up on the scoreboard. And the Sioux Greyhounds, 8 goals in 2 games. They've outscored this team. They're at a pace of 8-2 right now through the 2 games. And who would have thought? I mean, you're looking the regular season, 12-2 was the goal differential in favor of Owen Sound as the attack won both games 6-1. And boy, they're having a hard time even getting beyond one.
Jacob Friend has picked up a 10-minute misconduct as he persisted in front of the Greyhound bench. So he's done. 45 seconds left to go in the hockey game. The Greyhounds will head to Owen Sound with a 2-0 lead, and how much pressure will be on the attack now to pull a game off in Game 3 to pull off a victory.
You got to wonder even the psyche of Owen Sound. Again, they have to be a confident hockey team based on what they've done over the last 39 games or so. But boy, when you come into a series and you get literally beaten, I'd say, by the Greyhounds in almost every category. You look at what the Hounds have done on the special teams, on the scoreboard, the shorthanded, the goaltending. The Hounds have won pretty well every battle.
Here's McIntyre now getting into DeMeo. Over to Hollowell as the Hounds head up the ice. Hollowell, a quick look at the clock, brings it across the line. Goes wide on the defense. Hollowell stick-handling towards the corner, takes it behind the net. And Mac Hollowell finally just leaves the puck in the corner as the attack goes back up the ice. There's a long rink-wide pass intended for Marcus Phillips, and that's way off the mark, so they'll bring the face-off back down the ice into Owen Sound territory with just 16 seconds left to go in the hockey game.
One guy who's had a really strong game for the Hounds is Makinen, and he's one of those young players on this team, and